Hi everyone, my name is Peter Lin. I am one of the producers for the AAPI Jazz Fest, and I am also one of the producers for Yardbird Entertainment, along with my partner, Abel Morales. I'm so happy to be here today to talk about the inaugural AAPI Jazz Fest. Not only is this a pivotal event for our community, but it is also a statement to say that we're here, we have a unique voice within this genre, and that we're here to build a community. With that being said, this year's theme, being as is our first year, is building community through music. This is something that we've been meaning to do for a long time. I have been brainstorming with a very great jazz pianist, also Taiwanese American like myself, Victor Lin, and I was just so overcome by his entire personality and his passion to promote other AAPI artists, throughout his life, and to really think about what it means to be an Asian American jazz musician. In some of these conversations, the idea of having an Asian American jazz festival came up, and we just started brainstorming some ideas. It all started from a Google Doc, just jotting down ideas about, okay, let's have it here, let's do this, do that. But a lot of those ideas didn't come to fruition until recently, when there was just so much happening within the AAPI community. We really felt motivated to put something that was going to be combating a lot of the negativity that was surrounding our community and a lot of the horrible events that we've been seeing in media. We needed to, have our way of being able to get into the conversation. And for us, music was one of the best ways. Music is one of those vehicles that transcends boundaries. Jazz especially is a great example of how Black American music has been played by people, basically people all around the world. And this is a particular genre that allows us to have a voice, to allow us to say what we need to say, and for others to hear it. From there, we decided this is something that we really want to do, not only to display the wide variety of AAPI artists out there, but to also allow ourselves to have the space to be able to talk about a lot of the things that we might not be able to talk about in front of other people. For a very long time, as a Asian American jazz artist myself, it's been very hard to find others that look like me, and be able to talk about what it feels like to be an Asian American jazz musician. We want to provide that space for them, and here we have it, the first AAPI Jazz Fest. Having an opportunity to come together and to really think about how do we move forward, how do we continue to build a community so that we become stronger, that we can really start to flourish, and for our own community to understand what we're doing. I'm sure a lot of you can relate with the fact that there's not as many AAPI artists out there. It's something that's certainly not as familiar with my parents' culture. So this is also a statement to show that, hey, this is something that you can do. We're seeing it in the media all the time, with the increased representation of Asian Americans in movies. This is just another thread of it. And so we're happy to be contributing to the future of our community. I believe this year's theme is really about building community. A lot of us haven't been able to see each other for a long time, especially with COVID. But even before that, even having a space for other Asian American artists to get together and to just have a good time, talk about the things that we love and that we share, some cultural interests in. This is a space in which we can do it, and it's finally happening happening here May 22nd. And I'm just really excited to bring everyone together. It's going to be a really great time. The goal for this year's AAPI Jazz Festival is to bring the community together through music. We are also involving a lot of the AAPI identifying businesses here in Newark. And we're going to be having them here, and we're going to promote their businesses as well. I want to thank everyone for making this happen. A special shout out to all of our sponsors, all our volunteers, all the staff, everyone here at Rutgers for allowing us to be here in this space. And we want to see you on Sunday, May 22nd, 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Hope to see you there. Thank you.